Hi everyone, if you have a business in typology, if you do typing session MBTI or Enneagram, don't watch this video. You will not like me because this video may destroy your business related to typing people. We can know or have confirmation of our MBTI, Enneagram, tree type, instinctual variant, neurodivergence, information about ourselves, alone by ourselves, in our dreams by telepathy, image, sound, thought, with the sign of the universe, unconscious, synchronicity. The answer and truth about ourselves are inside ourselves in the unconscious and subconscious, and we can bring this information to the surface, to the conscious. Synchronicity is a coincidence in time of two or more causally unrelated events which have the same or similar meaning, in contrast to synchronism, which simply means the simultaneous occurrence of two events. Synchronicity is the simultaneous occurrence of a certain psychic state with one or more external events which appears as meaningful parallels. Those sentence are from the book Synchronicity, an acausal connecting principle by Carl Jung. Knowing that the meaning is also the essence, the vibration, the energy, the intention, and that we attract what we are, our mind is attracted by, and we attract what resonates with us, what corresponds to us, what is us, has the same or similar essence, energy, vibration as us. I will share you my experience. 3 days in a row before sleep, I ask to the universe, which is in fact asking to myself, to the unconscious or subconscious, can you show me this night in my dream my tree type? The first try I didn't get the answer in my dream, but during the day I saw the number 582 twice. The second try I didn't get the answer in my dream, but in hypnagogia, the transition between wakefulness and sleep, I suddenly had in mind the number 593. It was my first thought when I woke up. The third try, I didn't get the answer in my dream, but during the day I saw the number 583 many times. Even before asking the question, I was sure of my tree type because for months, even years, I often saw and still see the number 583 or the same number pattern, the same number in different position on the card plate or anywhere else. With the deck of cards or paper that I made about Enneagram, including Enneagram type, tree type, instinctual variant, especially to know or confirm my type or the one of people, I always get 583 more than 19% of the time. A fun synchronicity, when I wrote this sentence on the clock, it was 1835, 835, same number pattern than 583. This is another confirmation. When I asked, can you show me this night in my dream my instinctual variant, on the first try, I did not obtain any result either in dreams or by telepathy, whether sound, image or thought. On the second try, in a dream, I saw written on a hanging papers SP and after on another SX. The definition were supposed to be written on the paper, but it was incomplete. Only the letters SP and SX were clear and present. Last year, I got the idea to create a deck of cards, a concept similar to tarot, but a version with psychological type and cognitive function. I recently added 3 other cards with SP, SX and SO written on them. 3 years ago, when I discovered MBTI, when I wasn't sure of my type, I saw the letter INTJ in several dreams without asking for it. In the video, Meet the 8 function, consciousness and position in your dreams, I had shared how to meet each one of your 8 functions in your dream by asking before sleep, for example, can you show me tonight in my dream, and I, the introverted intuition, in the same way to know our psychological type and more exactly our function stack, we can ask, for example, can you show me tonight in my dream my first function, the dominant, the hero, and to repeat it for each one of the 8 functions the next night if you want. If it doesn't work the first night at first try, or if you are not satisfied or didn't understand well, you can try again the next night. If you want, you can ask to see the 4 letters of your psychological type in dreams or in the physical reality. Maybe the answer will appear to you in a dream or by telepathy in the form of thought or image when you will wake up or at another moment or in a sign of the universe or synchronicity. Maybe you will see INFP on a car plate or ESTP somewhere because it is a construction engineering school. Sometimes before to wake up or sleep, I see words or images. But keep in mind that learn the system of cognitive function will be more helpful. It will help you to be more aware, to better know, understand, accept, and integrate yourself. Asking to see or meet the function represented in dream by a character or situation help me to better understand each one of the 8 functions and 8 positions. I suggest to only ask one thing or one information by night, not more, because when I ask to see my ENA type and my instinctual variant at the same time, I didn't get result solely because I asked too much. When I ask to see or meet one function or another, for example TE or FE, I didn't get result solely because I gave to my unconscious the choice. Surely it won't and accept only one instruction or request at a time, like a computer, that it must be quite precise, that it doesn't want to have the choice. It's more like giving a precise order to our psyche or mind or conscious. Maybe the psychic energy runs out quickly and requires a lot of energy. Surely we have less chance to meet, see or encounter several functions at the same time in the same dream. When the information is already known and certain at the surface of the conscious, it seems that it doesn't appear anymore in the dream, in the subconscious or unconscious, because I didn't see the letters INTJ in my dream when I asked for it recently. Probably the same information cannot be at the same time in the unconscious and conscious, cannot be at the same time at the surface and in depth. Information is not duplicated, not copied. Not like in the computer, probably in our psyche, the information cannot be duplicated or copied. When we know something, when we are conscious of an information, this information can no longer be in the unconscious. What is known can no longer be unknown. Once we know something, we cannot remove it. Once we see it, we cannot unsee it. It's like when we know the system of cognitive function, when we have in mind the 16 patterns of people, we can no longer see people like before without this MBTI filter, without the cognitive function filter. There is no going back, it's too late, you have to live with this filter for the rest of your life because you learn it, install it in your computer, in your mind. Another method that uses the same concept of tarot card, which involves the vibration of the reality, the subconscious or unconscious, and that require intuition. You can make a deck of cards with card or paper, more or less rigid. You write on them the MBTI psychological type, each one of the 8 functions if you want, the ENA type, their wings, the tree type, the instinctual variant, anything you want. You can ask a question if you want about yourself or someone else, and the answer the card may fall. You will attract the energy, the possible answer, but you still have to use your intuition. It is not magic. Or yes, it's a bit magical, or just the psychic layer, the vibration of the reality. It is possible that my methods are more effective on sensitive, hypersensitive people who have high intuition, people who explore their dreams, who are good to decrypt and understand the dreams, and who have developed telepathy, who are more conscious, more spiritually mature, but I think everyone can do it if they learn and develop their intuition. The answers about ourselves are in ourselves, inside. We can have access to the information about ourselves in our dreams, in the subconscious and unconscious. Spend time with yourself and don't stop to dream. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.